Oren, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Mike? How's it going?
Good, dude. How's your day?
Good to see you. Hanging in there.
Yeah?
Living the dream as always.
Nice. You ready
Welcome to Hog River. Appreciate you coming out.
You ready to have a beer?
Absolutely. I was hoping you were ready.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Whoa, dude. This is sick.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. This actually was, before being a brewery, it was originally a rubber manufacturing company. So this was Hartford Rubber Works. These two big gears are presses. They stamped out tires for Columbia bikes as well as pulp manufacturing. This used to be Hartford Rubber Works.
Cool.
Yeah, really rich history in the area here. Very industrious. A lot of manufacturing jobs and things like that in this area.
And you have a tie with this place too. We were talking before.
Yeah.
You were saying, you know, the sweet history, especially the place we're going into right now.
Oh, for sure, man.
Right.
The space back here is great. So it's funny about this building. I actually frequented it here before working here. So I would come here, and this was actually part of a club originally, but now it's been converted into the private event space and additional seating for the tap room for Hog River. I will say they've converted it into a beautiful space. We've got some big 15-barrel fermenters over here to the side. We've got another private bar, and this space here actually holds about 40 seated, 70 standing. We've held various types of events from baby showers, wedding rehearsals, dinners, birthday parties. It runs the gambit. So
cool.
It's been a good space.
So when you were here though, at the club, you weren't a brew guy yet, right?
No, this was well before that. I would say that was probably at least 7-8 years ago, well before even the brewery was here. The brewery has been in operation here since August of 2019.
Really?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, 2016. I apologize.
No, it's okay. So that's still relatively new.
Yeah, they'll be coming up on their 6-year anniversary this August.
Cool. So how did you eventually end up being a part of this? You know, what was the start?
So originally it started, I was just kind of visiting beer fests along the way. I went to school out in Rhode Island, had some friends out there. We thought we'd try some beer fests. At that point, you know, we were super novice, just didn't really know anything, just looking to go have a good time. From there, the passion grew, became more interested in just the process of making beer, visiting breweries, things like that. From there, I got presented an opportunity to work at the beer garden with Hog River, as well as another brewery they partnered with to run it for the summer. Cool. I worked that 1 day a week, along with holding down another job, and then from there, they presented me the opportunity to work as a bartender here at Hog River.
Dope.
After the completion of the beer garden. And then from there, it's been off to the races.
Would you say that the bartending helped you like kind of get more familiar with all types of beers?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, being behind the bar, you know, trying different styles of beer that are here, you know, that's what really kind of expanded my palate a little bit. And then going out to other establishments, it made it that much easier to inquire and find different styles to try and things like that. To now it's crazy. Like originally I started like in IPAs and then lagers, stouts, you know, barrel-aged stuff, doppelbocks, you know, it runs the gamut. So it's been fun. It's really opened up my eyes to what beer entails. Right.
So how did you transition from, and if you want, you could show me the brew room where you guys brew and everything.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll take you around.
I was gonna ask you, so what was the switch for you, like from, you know, realizing, hey, I not only love beer, I not only love this environment and everything, but to being like, hey, I want to brew?
So I would say more so that passion came actually just from working here. You know, being around beer, I'm here, you know, at least 3 to 4 days a week. So from there, you know, just the passion naturally grew, just being exposed to it more. And then from after that, I actually had one of the gentleman who was a part of the Brewing Sciences program before I had got involved. He was a part of the previous cohort. He had come in for a beer and he just really raved about the program. He was just really excited about what it had to offer and all that he was learning. And it kind of prompted me to just inquire on what the potential would be for me to get involved.
Yeah, so you didn't know about it before then?
Prior to that, I had seen it, just like online in various ads and things like that. So it kind of intrigued me a little bit, but initially I was like, it's kind of a bit of an investment to, you know, to change career paths and things like that. But I was still interested. I was willing to make the jump to get involved with the program, even with the cost.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
But
it's a lot.
but once I figured, why not even give myself a chance to get a scholarship? You know what I mean? It's like, who's gonna turn down free money?
Yeah.
You know, and the worst that could happen is I say no and I have to pay out of pocket, which,
Right.
you know, isn't that much when you're investing in your own personal growth. So.
Exactly. Like you were going, it's not like you weren't at a point in your life anymore where it was like, I'm doing this for other people. Like you want this.
Yeah.
Either way, whether it was paying out of pocket or getting the scholarship, which you did, which
Absolutely.
I want to hear how like that came about. Yeah. Were you nervous? Like how was the application process?
Bro, I was very nervous. I was very nervous. But the application process was pretty smooth. I just submitted the formal application through the Sacred Heart University, and then there's another portion where you have to extend to get the put in for the scholarship. But overall, it was pretty smooth. I talked with some of their respective financial people. There was an interview process, and then from there, they gave me the call and I was selected. I was very surprised and caught off guard a little bit. Actually, I have another job. I was on site for my job at that time, and I had gotten the call. And I got it from a random number, so it kind of threw me off, but I looked and I read the voice and I was like, whoa, hold on, I gotta call him back. So I called her back, and she told me that I've been accepted for the scholarship, and it's been a wonderful experience ever since.
What's the program like?
The program?
You know what I mean? Like, you know, from day one to the end, you know, you're learning. What's it like for someone who, let's say, because you have had experience in the you know, brew world, I would say, before, because you worked here and stuff. So for someone that is experienced like you, or someone who isn't experienced at all, what is the program like for someone like that?
So for someone who's inexperienced, I would definitely say it's gonna throw you to the wolves a little bit. You're gonna jump right in the fire, get your hands dirty, get in there and really, you know, just start making beer. Our first class was just a basic intro to craft beverage brewing. So we're brewing on, you know, 10-gallon anvil systems, really small, very easy to work with, just to kind of get a feel for, you know, the operations of making beer. But for someone who's more experienced, it's definitely going to challenge you to really refine your skills and better understand the science behind making beer. That's one of the things that I appreciate the most about the program, is they really take you through the steps to understand, you know, the transformations that are happening from the grain with the water, and, you know, the addition of hops and creating an overall good product, and what it takes to do so with, you know, sanitary practices and using the proper equipment, and, you know, paying attention to temperature and just the transition of, you know, this liquid being converted into alcohol. So it's been a great experience. I would even say just the certifications and things along the way. Like I'm ServSafe certified through this program. I'm OSHA 10 certified, and I'm a first level Cicerone. So I'm it's called a certified craft beer or certified beer server. But it's just a step in the process of becoming like a sommelier of beers, if you will.
Cool, man. That's sick.
Yeah, it's been
so sorry to cut you off, but post, if you want, we can go to the tap room or to the brew area.
We can grab a seat and maybe you can have a beer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. But I was gonna ask you too, man.
Yep.
I'll come over here.
No problem. Grab some glasses for you. Let's get us set up here. You were saying you wanted something light, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get you set up with a Kolsch. So the Kolsch is going to be one of our flagships.
Cool.
So Kolsch is just a German-style Pilsner. Very nice, easy drinking. It's got a good overall flavor profile. I almost compare it to like a, I don't want to say a Bud Light, but it is.
Like Allagash Way, maybe? Have you ever had that?
Not so much. So Allagash is going to be more of like a wheat ale.
Got it.
Which is just a slightly different style. But this is one
So
I
you're
would say.
teaching me things, you know what I mean?
Trying. I actually show you, got the can here to show you what
Check
it
it
looks
out.
like.
Oh, whoa, dude. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Who designs it?
a really good. So we use a few different artists
Got it.
for local design. So we have our sour cans, and we use a local artist, Trasloof, and takes different paint splotches and creates
cool.
these sample portions for. Actually, I would love to show you some of the cans.
Yeah,
just 'cause they're,
let's see it.
They're so awesome. So this one here is he does majority of our sour series cans. So you'll see we have the we'll do our logo and information here, and then the rest of the can is all his artwork.
Wow.
So he does a really good job. We give him, or not me, but the owners, Ben and Joy. So Hog River is a women-owned, family-operated brewery tap room, and yeah, things have been great. They actually have some good connections with these local artists, which they brought in to do the can art, and they do a really good job. Like I said, they use different. I'm not sure what the proper terminology, but they use different mediums of art to create the palettes, and then the palettes get sampled, passed off for samples, and then we choose which one we think fits the
vibe for the net. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
fits the vibe. Absolutely.
That's awesome, man. One question I was going to ask you before is, post-program, let's say you're talking to a young you, right?
Yep.
And he's a little just confused right now, and he's not sure if he should make that leap of faith. It's scary to take a chance on yourself. We all know that. But what's some advice about that? The program is you could for sure now being post in your career. You know what I mean? You could say that it's like worth the jump, basically.
I would say if you're interested, be willing to take the risk. Anything you want in life isn't gonna be handed to you, isn't just gonna fall in your lap. You've got to work for it. So if if you're passionate about something and it's something you enjoy, I would first say take baby steps, do the proper research to make sure that this is something you want to be involved in, and then from there, if it looks right and it sounds right and it feels good, go for it. We're not gonna get anywhere just hoping to make it happen. We have to really put the work behind it to get to where we want to be, and this is kind of the first step in that for myself.
Mm-hmm. And the program for you, what's the program meant for you?
The program has been a blessing in disguise, and I keep saying it. It's been my word for just even being involved in this program. It's serendipitous, bro. It's from just me visiting this brewery prior to even working in the industry. I was here maybe year 1, year 2, just as a customer, drinking beer, hanging out. I really enjoyed the bartenders that work here at the time, so that was kind of a draw as well. The beer was really good. And then from there, getting involved with the beer garden, turning that into an opportunity to work here, to work my way up to, being a closing manager, doing production, working the canning line, and then being involved with the program is really just the incremental steps to being more involved and learning more about the craft beer industry as a whole.